Hi, my name's Barrie Crampton. Today I'm going to show you around our Land Rover Discovery. Then I'll take you for a ride in it, but first I'll tell you a little bit more about it. It's belonged to, and I think I'm allowed to say this, but the Duke and Duchess of Westminster. When the Duke died, it then transferred to his son, and I believe his son was the richest person in the UK under the age of 30, with something like 10.5 billion quid to his name. So I'm pretty sure this vehicle's been looked after pretty good. It's only done 45,000 miles. If this vehicle now is looked after, if you've seen the prices of Range Rovers, the older Range Rovers recently, it can only go up in value, I would think. I'll try and point out the little bits that let it down, but there's not a whole lot that lets it down, I've got to be honest. It's absolutely mint inside and outside. It's a great specification, a great colour combination too. So it's got everything going for it. I'll show you around it. This is a 4-litre V8 ES 5-door. It's the 5-seat version. It's 2003 on an 03, and it's had quite a special owner, or a couple of quite special owners. It's done 45,076 miles at the moment. Fuel economy, I don't suppose you'd be too interested in this really, but urban 12.3 miles per gallon, extra urban 21.6 miles per gallon, and combined is 16.9 miles per gallon. Has a 0 to 60 time of 10.9 seconds, top speed of 106 miles per hour out of a V8 182 brake horsepower 16 valve engine. I think road tax is £340 a year on this. I'll show you around it. Now, under here, it's got an electric winch. And for some reason, I'm really excited about it. I don't know what I'd use it for. Probably pulling people with rear-wheel drive BMWs off the path when it's been snowing. I remember seeing a programme about Peter Sellers years ago, and he was making a film in the UK, and he bought a Jeep, and I think it was Harry Seacombe, or it was either Harry Seacombe or Spike Milligan who was telling the story. And he got a knock on his door one morning, and Peter Sellers was there. He says, "I've got this car, and it's got a spade in the back." And he says, "Well, what are you going to use a spade for?" But anyway, green laning, stuff like that, shooting, all good stuff. It's got lamp guards, headlamp wash, front fog lamps, 5-spoke alloys, shod all round with BF Goodrich all-terrain tyres, and they're like brand new. In fact, they look like they've just been put on, even the spare, so it's a matching set. Got the wheel arch protectors, side steps, the mud flap kit too, roof bars. It's got 2 sunroofs, and unusually for an older Land Rover like this, there's not gaffer tape all over the top where it leaks in. It's a proper vehicle. It's, as I say, it's a lovely colour combination as well. I really like the interior. Got the rear lamp guards. As I say, this looks like brand new as well, so full-size spare. In the back there, you've got reversing sensors. There's a couple of aerials on here, and then there's this, which I'll explain. I assume this vehicle has probably been used by security, to be honest, and those are radio aerials. The bit on the back there is to control the winch on the front. So it's got a dog guard, a proper fitted dog guard in the back here. Doesn't smell of dogs at all. And the carpet is absolutely mint too. All the back here, which usually gets scuffed, that's all lovely. Proper big plastic Land Rover rear bumper that you can sit on, or it looks like it's even used for a step really. Now then, in the back there we have this, and that obviously controls the winch, and it plugs into that little socket on the back. So that's your winch. We've not tried it. I don't know whether it works. Just managed to lock the door as well. You've also got these windows at the top there, let more light in. Ooh. Got the heavy duty rubber mats in the back, which look like they've not been trod on. You've also got these handles, because it's quite a hike up getting in and out, so you've got the handles on the front seats too. As I say, lovely colour. I can't make my mind up what colour it is. It looks like it's a very, very pale green to me, with like olive piping, but I'm not sure whether that's an illusion from the tinted windows or not. But as I say, it's got Alcantara on here, and it really is. It's very, very beautiful inside, I have to say. The one criticism I'd have on the way up was this rear centre armrest here. If you put the rear centre armrest up, it puts that headrest up too, and it does obscure your view, your rear view really. So if there's nobody in the back, I'd keep that down like so. What's that? Oh, 2 cup holders. I couldn't see any cup holders in the front on the way up here, so I'll have to investigate that. But these back seats, they really, really don't look like they've been sat on. It's a lovely vehicle, and it wouldn't take a whole lot to make this car concourse, I would say, and be a real good investment for the future. At this point, I suppose I should warn you that investments can go down as well as up, just to be on the safe side. The way people are suing car dealers these days, it's you never know what to say. Okay, I'll just take you for a ride in it. So we've got 2 sets of keys. The other one, that one looks like it's been in a drawer from new. Proper ignition key. There you go, 4 litre V8, awesome thing. Just turn the wipers on. Whoops. It's just started raining. I just managed to get the outside done before the weather changed. All right, let's see. Right, as you can see, it's really nice. There's a couple of little marks which I'm sure would clean out. The main things that I can see are the bits where Land Rovers usually go, and it's not drastic. It's the rubbers have metal in, and the metal, you know, over years corrodes a little bit and starts expanding, so that makes them look a little bit unsightly. I will try and remember to take close-ups of them for you, because as I say, I do think this could be a proper investment for somebody. What else has it got? And everything else is just nice. As I say, I love this interior. It drives very nice as well. Good specification. We've got electric seats here. There you go. I feel like I could do with being a little bit further down, to be honest, but there's a cable just behind the dashboard, which I assumed was the radio that they obviously used on the estate, and I would have imagined that if it was a security guy, it'd have been a big burly ex-SAS guy, but the seat's not worn at all. It's not flattened like you see sometimes. It's just a really, really nice car. So it's just height adjustable there. We've got I bet that's to power the winch, that little button there. You've got cruise control in here as well. We'll get going anyway. But as I say, the old Range Rovers, they're going for an absolute fortune now. Really, you know, really ratty ones are bringing a fortune. That's it. You just speed up and cock me up. Thank you. No, you're welcome. Oh dear me. He's doing his best to get knocked down. Mind you, in this weather, I'm not surprised. I think I'd be doing the same. Heater's brilliant. The service book, it's been done by a couple of services by their own garage, I would say. They've written in, you know, we have to be very careful with the GDPR rules these days about giving away the previous owner or their address, but you know, it's written in the service book, so I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. And if you did try and track him down, as I say, if his security people drive around, it might not have been security, it might have been just used on the estate, which I've been told it was, but you know, I'm not a big mate with Hugh Grosvenor or whatever he's called, so I'd like to be, but I'm not. So I don't know. It's kind of all hearsay, but it's a lovely car. It's got heated front screen as well. So we've got the sunroofs here. Everything's just nice about it. It drives really, really well. And it's of an era where they seem to try and get as fewer brake horsepower out of an engine, out of a big engine, as they could. It's no fast vehicle by any means. However, I always carry a Barber jacket whenever I'm going out, whenever I'm coming up here. I carry a Barber jacket. I'm 63. I've had Barber jackets since I was about 18, and I've had 2 Barber border jackets, I think. The last one I've had for 20 years. It's like brand new, and you know, it's been in all sorts of horrible weather. The one I had before that, I used to walk my dog in every day without, you know, in all sorts of inclement weather, and I used to go clay pigeon shooting, and it got some really rough treatment. And again, I think the reason I replaced that, there's nothing wrong with the coat, it's just we keep putting cartridges in my pocket all the time. The pockets had got worn out and I had nowhere to put my cartridges, so I had to buy a new one. So you know, and it's the same with this. And my wellies, I used to go through wellies like nobody's business, and then I bought a pair of Le Chameau wellies, and they're leather lined, and I've had those for 15 years. They cost me 300 quid at the time, but when you can, the wear I've had out of them, again, walking the dog and so on, and washing all the cars at the garage when I used to do stuff like that, I always used to wear these wellies. And if you buy something that's heavy duty or built for a use that's over and above what you need it for, it lasts you forever. My leather jacket stories, you know, they just last forever. Same with this. Oh, hang on. A 4-litre V8 engine, tootling round, you know, an estate. There's just no wear on it, and should, in theory, last forever. I mean, it's just, there's no noises, there's no rattles from this vehicle, which you'd expect. The back doors sometimes like move, flex, and you can hear noises, but there's just nothing. You've got the old, is it a CD? I don't even know if it's a CD. Yeah, it looks like a CD radio. And in keeping with the interior, everything, all the lights in the Land Rover are kind of green. You turn the headlights on, it's a green dash. It's really a proper British icon. And I just hope somebody buys this who will really look after it. I mean, I know you know, people say about Ferrari, people who haven't got a Ferrari always say, oh, if I had a Ferrari, I'd drive it every day. Well, they're actually pretty horrible to drive. They're all right. You know, if you came out in a Ferrari on this, you'd just be tired on this sort of road. You come out in a Discovery, and like that one of my favourite episodes of Top Gear, where Jeremy Clarkson took that Discovery to the top of a mountain with the help of a few mountaineers and a winch. That's what you'd use a winch for, if you were making Top Gear. Right, back to my Ferrari thing. So people don't use them, and they're always low mileage, and you do think it's a bit of a waste. But I kind of hope somebody does that with this as well. I hope somebody buys it who's going to perhaps keep it in a collection and not drive it, and keep it like this, because it's just lovely. Lots of pheasants out today. You know, this vehicle, it's probably spent all its life on roads like this. It's automatic, obviously, and the automatic, when this came out, there was, you know, these days an automatic and a manual is a separate thing on the price list, or mostly automatics. The automatic box was £1,460 extra, I think. We can change down if you're towing something or going down a steep hill or anything manual. I think it's got hill descent, which I'll try in a bit. You can just knock it down through the box, 3, 2, 1, and you've got drive there. And here you've got sports mode. You know, sports mode in one of these, it's a waste of a button, really. Now again, Lancashire Police reckon I should give these cyclists a 1.5 meters going past them. Yeah, but I managed that. Might be a bit more difficult with this guy, I think. I'll be driving on top of this dry stone wall. There we go. $45,080 now. All nice clean dashboard. Steering wheel's not too busy. You've got your volume control here for your radio and mode, so you can switch channel. On the right here you've got your cruise control settings. However, you do have to activate the cruise control. I'll just get around this corner so you can perhaps see it better. Yeah, the cruise control is there, so you click the cruise control on like that. So that's on orange, and then click set, and there you go. So that's cruising. Pull it back towards you, or click it once more, and it just increases the speed. Once you've knocked it off, you can click resume there, but I'm just going to touch the brake, knock it off. So I don't want to be going around here. Just missed that. A nice proper dashboard and little rubber bits.
whenever I used to take these in, you know, in Part X. Now, can this guy get through here? God, do you think he's going fast enough? I'll be reporting him to the Duke of Westminster. Yeah, all these rubber things, they all used to be full of, you know, they'd be like toffees and stuff, especially the 7-seater Land Rovers that people used to buy with kids. And I'd end up taking all these out and scrubbing them with a brush. This is just as it came in, and it's mint. It really is. As I say, the back. I've been really looking forward to driving this, but again, it's something you could jump in. The pedals are nice and big. There's plenty of gaps, and I'm not sure what he was doing. Give him the benefit of the doubt. The gaps between the pedals are big enough that you could drive in a pair of Le Chameau Wellingtons. You've got here what looks like a phone kit for a Nokia 6210. Again, best phone ever. Got the big armrest here. Just get around this corner, just pull that up. There's a storage space in the middle there. Big armrest, and then you've got these adjustable armrests for driver and passenger. Yeah, that's yeah. So the passenger seat is electric control too. The controls are on here. And then this kind of real estate here for your switches. That's the heated seats. This one's got a heated windscreen as well. It's just a vehicle that you just know you could go anywhere in. And although the the V8 engine 4 litre isn't what I'd call particularly fast, there'll be some grunt with it. You know, if you were towing something out of one of these ravines here with your winch on the front, then it'd just be brilliant. Horrid day, but the right vehicle to be in. You're so high up, you can see see way over the hedges. You see further down there as well. I need to be careful when I come up here. That's a big drop. It's almost a whiteout, but not with snow. Oh, she's hurried up here. Absolutely starving. I'm pretty sure the bacon butty guy isn't going to be here today, although there's lots of cyclists out. Lycra lists. when I said on Twitter we'd got this, there used to be a character on the Fast show. Is it the 13th Duke of Wimborne or Wyborne or something? And this car, this colour, you know, I could just see the Queen driving around in this. Bless her. I'm going to put the lights on. You know, it just sways over the bumps. Is it sachet? Sachets over it? Is that a better word? Or is that like a little packet? I really like this car. Say hello to the boys. No bacon butty wagon today. Well, you won't see many like this. Got bags of room in it, bags of headroom. Look at that. Nice big square flat windows. The proper frame around them. Oh, it's also got Harman Kardon. Actually, I'll just let's just have a bit of. Say even the music to listen to, it was class. That's a massive bump there as well. The big steering wheel, like a big super tanker. I've got to say the steering lock's not fantastic on them. Let's just see here. Am I laying? Let's see. No, actually, no, that's pretty good. I take that back. I'll take that back. But all the sheep will be thinking, he's here with the food. About time. All right, well, I'm going to keep going today because it's Christmas Eve tomorrow. Oh, look at that! I think Merlin looked like. Christmas Eve tomorrow. I'm going away on Boxing Day. We've still got cars to. At this rate, I could be working Christmas Day as well. Not that I'm bothered, but. And I'll have to get back to the garage and see what else I can do the weather allows me. So really lovely car. I'll try and go round it.
Okay, because this thing is what it is, and I think it will be a collector's item, certainly a classic, and could appreciate in value if it's looked after. I'm just going to do some close-ups of it, get right into it, and I'll show you the bits that I can see that I think will need rectification, although a couple of them we're going to do before it goes on sale properly. So this is the winch cover. As you can see, there's a little crack there, not too much, and then we've got a couple of little marks on the corner. We will have that done. Looking down the side, all looks pretty good, all nice on the wheel arch cover. Thank you. The BF Goodrich tyre, again, all good, like new. All that is pretty good, although I can't speak as to what it's like underneath. I will try and have a look. Can't see any dents. Couple of chips on the edge there. Just need touching up. This is what I was talking about before. Just on the black bits there, as you can see, that just needs sorting out, and then you get this mottling in the door rubbers. Again, actually not too bad. I've seen some a lot worse. Driver's seat, all good. Little bit of a couple of wrinkles on the edge there, but apart from that, and again there's the handbrake gaiter and the four-wheel drive gaiter that we're going to put new ones on. If you were really worried, that would be a repair, and not too much of a problem, certainly not to our guy. So all that's good. All the dash is all pretty good. I did notice that up there. Again, that would repair quite easily and for not a lot of money. And then this is, bearing in mind, this hasn't been cleaned, so some of these marks could come off, but that one there, again, our Martin, our trim man, would sort that out, no problem. All the back, the seats all good. These seats, the back seats, all really nice. Headlining, that's all good too, lovely condition. And that Alcantara there, all good. Couple of little chips there. Wheel arch, trim, all good. Wheel, all good. Tyre, like brand new. Flaps, all good. Corners at the back here, the parking sensors there, all good. Hinges, which they sometimes go rusty, they're not too bad at all. As I say, looking down the side, can't see any damage there as such. No scuffs on the back. Door all good. That's still got the pips on, that's brand new. And the alloy is all good in the back here. All good. That, if you're being picky, could perhaps do with a bit of matte black spray. And all inside there, all good where they sometimes go. no scratches. If there has been a dog in the back here, there's a dog guard there. If there has been a dog in the back here, it's been very, very well behaved. It's not chewed anything. Let's just move these over here. And that's all the trims, all good. All up there. All like new. Light guards. Another new BF Goodrich tyre. Wheel arch trims all good. Let's just go back to the door. No chips as such on this door, all good. Same on the edges here. No dings or scuffs that I can see. Looks like a little bit of, a couple of scratches on there from bushes. Wheel arch trim all good. Needs blacking. New tyre. BF Goodrich all-terrain, all good. Rubber trims on this side. All look good. And there's no rusting just on the black bits there, which is certainly where they usually go. So all good on this side. And again, the lamps, all proper. That we will be having done. So it's in fantastic condition. I'm going to try and show you underneath it now. Just put my light on, one sec. I can't really see too much of where I'm videoing here because it's my phone. And although I have got lights on, I am trying to show you. Hopefully this is giving you an idea of what it's like. That's front passenger door. Rear passenger door. Rear driver's side. And front drivers. under the bonnet. As I say, this is just as it came in, hasn't been cleaned. All solid. So that's it. It's all good as far as I can see.
See, it's got scuffs on both bumpers. Only tiny scuffs, not not horrendous. We'll get those done. The gear gaiter and the handbrake, that's like seen better days. So we're going to get 2 of those. We're going to get new ones of those. And then, as far as I can see, it's only just the matte black window bits and a couple of rubbers, which would make it a very, very nice although it's hard to say because since we got it, it's not stopped raining, but it looks to be quite a nice original vehicle. Certainly not molested inside, or it's just a nice car. You can probably tell I like it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and have a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. And thanks, honestly, thanks for watching and subscribing. Thank you.